Hello, citizens of YouTube land.
Hey.
It's your president and your VP, and we're back once again with another episode of Walker. And hey, if you're not a citizen of YouTube land, all you have to do is hit that subscription button below. So with that out of the way, let's get right on into it.
Also, I'm back, everybody.
Yeah, after nearly a week away at church camp, the VP has finally come back.
I know.
So.
No need for applause. No need for applause. But I will take them.
So, guys, this episode begins with Walker adjusting to civilian life, and Mickey pays a visit to him. And she's rambling a little bit about her mom, venting a little bit. And as it turns out, her mom shows up right behind her. And they have a discussion. And it turns out that her mom is being scammed. As she sent a bunch of letters to her. She never got them. She tried to track her down. But as it turns out, somebody scammed her. Walker, he says, I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to get involved. But Mickey's mom is crying. What's he going to do? It's a man thing. For a lot of men.
Yeah.
You see a woman crying, you want to help. It's just a natural instinct.
Yeah.
So that's what, so he decides he's going to help. Albeit breaking some rules in the process. Like trespassing. Which he probably gets arrested for. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, and then you see Walker in the jail cell. He's trying to solve the Rubik's Cube. And then Mickey's like, alright, Walker, what did you do this time?
Yeah. Meanwhile, at school, we are following Stella and Augie, and they're having a little trouble adjusting after what happened, being the fact that Liam was nearly killed, and he had to perform surgery with a gun to his head. That did actually happen, but he made a bigger deal out of it.
Yeah.
Because facing the truth is sometimes harder than telling a lie.
Also, it turns out that August does. It's not may or may not have. He does have PTSD.
Yeah, triggered by the screeching noise of a microphone.
Of a microphone feedback.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Everybody at school's kind of feeling sorry for him. And so, Augie milks it a little bit. There's this little blonde girl that comes up and is like, hey, how are you doing? Completely pushing Ruby to the curb, by the way.
Not Ruby, it was Belle.
Yeah, well, no.
Oh, it was?
It was Ruby.
It was Ruby, yeah.
Pushing Ruby to the curb, by the way, who kind of sort of has a thing for Augie. As does Bella, as we already knew. And Stella finally figures it out.
Yeah.
And she hasn't been the best friend, because she was all lovesick with Trevor. You guys know how this goes.
Who was the son of Clint West, who turns out to be a psychopath, just like a certain villain we all know and love from the original Walker, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to be comparing them a lot. Anyways, so Walker does a little trespassing, does a little digging, finds out that the main sponsor, the leader of the NA group, is the one that was scamming people. And so they arrest her. And that kind of resolves things. And there seems to be that Mickey and her mom can possibly patch things up.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, and Walker...
Kind of a happy ending episode after the traumatic events of the last few ones.
Yeah, and Walker, he also kind of points out that he's an addict to breaking the rules.
Yeah. He is a little headstrong in that process. Oh, but we should also mention the Bonham and Abigail storyline.
Oh, yeah.
As Bonham is still refusing his cancer treatment. Because he doesn't really want to be a burden to Abigail. That's what it amounts to.
Yeah.
But she's basically like, hey, you remember this spot? This is where we first met? And I was engaged to another man? But I was like, how about I ditch that loser and be with you? That's kind of how it went.
Yeah. And yeah.
I mean, kind of. Not really,
Yeah.
guys, but...
And it was like, like with the whole, like, Belle and Ruby storyline with, like, August, I'm like, don't be Riverdale now, show, and start developing love triangles. I mean, you already did in the first place, but...
Well, and as I said, they already developed the seeds for this love triangle anyway. When
that's true.
Ruby was like, "Nah, I got a boyfriend," and Augie's like, "Okay," and then Bella's like, "Hey, how about you go with me?" And he's like, "Okay, we'll go to the dance," and then Ruby was like, "Oh wait, I'm jealous because I actually like him too."
Yeah,
That's how those things go.
That's generally how they go.
It happens a lot.
And
it's pretty realistic.
The only person who actually loses in the end is pretty much the guy.
Yeah, that's true too. Because, well, for analogy's sake, let's just say that when you play with fire long enough, sooner or later, you get your fingers burned.
Yeah.
So that's that. But yeah, Abigail and Bonham, they have this nice reminiscing moment, and it seems like he's probably going to go through with the cancer treatment now.
Yeah.
So it was kind of an episode that tied loose ends together, got things going again, and it was pretty decent.
This would have been a good season opener, honestly.
Yeah, it felt like one, probably because of the fact that, as he mentioned, the CW had ordered more episodes for this season. So that's why we've gotten so many more.
So I'm pretty sure that like these next few episodes were supposed to be in season 2, but then the CW ordered more episodes for season 1 plus a season 2, and then CBS they're like, "What do we do? Here, let's just take some episodes from season 2 and put them in season 1."
And hopefully now we're going to get some standalone episodes. I'd really like to see that where it's just them kind of solving the crime of the week, so to speak, for a little bit.
I'm pretty sure that's how the original Walker was, but I'm pretty sure that this show is supposed to be more like Longmire, with there's an overarching story for the whole season.
Yeah, but
with
even
an overarching bad guy with some standalone episodes in between, like there was in the first season. I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to go for with this.
We'll just have to see. I feel that it would be nice to have a few, like I said, bad guy of the week, mission of the week type of things. So we'll see how this goes. Overall, though, another pretty good episode. 4 out of 5. What say you?
It's also another 4 out of 5.
So, guys, if you haven't checked it out yet, of course, you can find it on the CW app. It's Walker airs every single, well, not every single Friday night, but on Friday nights.
No, it's Thursday.
Oh, well, I guess they moved it. Yeah.
No, it's always been
actually,
Thursday.
It's always been Thursdays. You've been watching it on Thursdays on the CW. You can also watch it anytime on the CW app. And as always, if you've watched episode 15 of Walker and you feel that it is the worst one yet and that this show should be canceled immediately, well, that's just your opinion. And you're wrong about that.
There's worse shows out there.
There's much worse. But hey, just remember, we're just two idiots with a cell phone camera. Our opinions do not matter, except they actually do, because we have a YouTube show, except they actually don't. So, with that being said, guys, I know we've said this in the past, but look forward to the coming reviews of Coming to America's 1 and 2 special subscriber request months ago. Finally going to get into it in the near future, very soon.
Guys,
be patient. You know who you are. Be patient with us.
We have a special video that will be coming out from a different location for our 1-year anniversary video. It's not going to be Jurassic Park, but that was requested. But no, it's a new movie that's coming out. It's The Forever Purge.
Yeah, look forward to that one, guys. It'll be sometime in the next 2 weeks, because we're going on vacation, and we're going to watch the movie while we're on vacation too. And for you guys, we're going to drop that video, give you the review of it. Very special. Probably won't happen that often, especially since we're covering a movie in current year, because that doesn't ever happen. So yeah, guys, look forward to that. And as always, remember this from your friends here.
Peace and love from Denny and Son. Bye.